Hi everyone, this is Andre and welcome back to the second part of our topic, Men After 40, how to get your mojo back. So last episode we talked about how to differentiate whether you're more of a yang deficiency type or the yin deficiency type. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch it, and then because I'm not going to repeat what I said in last episode. So today we're going to look at what are the things you can do to help yourself before going to see a doctor. So for yang deficient, remember yang is the function and also the heat part of your body. And yin is more like a fluid and material part of your body. So in terms of our sexual health, functional will be if you're able to have a full erection, if you're able to ejaculate, or are your sperms healthy? Are they good swimmer or bad swimmer? These are part of the yang problem. Okay, so first thing you can do, because yang is, remember what I said, yang is basically heat and the function of our body. So this heat creates, our body needs heat, and this heat will turn into the energy that's propelling our body organs to work and to function properly. So first thing you need to do is avoid cold and raw food. So because our body needs, when you take anything cold and raw, our body needs to use extra heat and extra energy to make what you ate, to kind of cook it into a proper temperature before our body can absorb it. So cold and raw food, and that includes beer as well. I know a lot of people who like to drink beer, and they didn't think about what it's causing, what it's actually harming their body, especially for someone who's yang deficient. Because beer is, you generally drink it ice, especially you're living in North America, and beer is something that kind of it promotes urination, so it's making your kidneys overwork to kind of get rid of the water in your body. So remember, imagine if you are working overtime for 10-20 years, you're gonna get very, very fatigued. So same thing with drinking beer. If you have a habit of drinking beers very often, then this might be the cause of your sexual problem, or it can manifest as in prostate issue as well. So in North America, there are one in 5 men have prostate issues or prostate cancer. I can't remember which exactly it is. I think it's very majority the cause can come from the beer drinking culture in North America. So drinking beer is part of the cold and raw food, and eventually it would affect your sexual health and leads to enlarged prostate or prostate cancer. Okay, so next thing is keep warm. I've seen a lot of people who, especially Canadians, they grew up in this weather. They're so used to it. They even wear shorts in the winter. They don't really care, or they don't mind the cold. But it's actually, if you're somebody with yang deficient, your body is lacking heat already, and you're not wearing enough clothes, that's going to make you lose more heat. So that will make this more severe. Third thing is exercise. So good thing that North Americans have very good habit of exercising. They go cycling, or they go to gym a couple times a week, which is very good. If you're yang deficient, you can do that. However, if you find yourself very, very fatigued, very tired after working out, then it's probably that exercise is probably not good for you. For people with a weaker heart, a cardio exercise or lifting weights, or a very severe type of, more like kind of like basketball, like you have to run around a lot, that requires a lot of engagement in this activity, you might feel very tired afterwards. Then it's probably not good for you. If you feel okay, just a little bit tired, or you feel more energetic after exercising, then it's a go. You can keep doing that. And I recommend 3 times a week and every 30 minutes each. Okay. Next thing is called Tai Chi or Qigong. So Tai Chi, I don't know if you have heard of it. It's a type of Chinese Kung Fu that is practiced with very, very slow motion. Don't discredit it because it looks very mild, very slow. And it was practiced this way for a reason. It was done slowly, so you would do everything right. You get every single detail correct. It's a type of, you can see it as an exercise, or you can see it as a type of Kung Fu. And it's completely different from MMA or the real or the boxing. In ancient time, this was one type of fighting style. However, a lot of it was lost. Now it's more of a like a healthy exercise to improve your health and improve your body. So this is very good for male sexual health. Okay, so before I started doing this, I had a few classes in a TCM school about Qigong Tai Chi. I didn't feel much from it. However, a couple months ago, I met a Tai Chi teacher, and we had a weekly lesson about 1.5 hours. So it's been about 3 months. In the first months, I practiced probably almost every day or every other day for about only 15-20 minutes or even less. And like the first month, I felt such a huge difference in my health. I felt like my body condition was very similar to where I was 5-6 years ago. And sexual health was also up, and like 5-6 years ago. And it was I was quite surprised by how little I did and how big of an improvement it showed me. So now I've been practicing for about 3 months. Not just sexual health was better, and also I feel much more energetic, and the temperature of my limbs sometimes used to get very cold. Now it's become better for sure. So don't think this is something like only old people do. Like you see a lot of old Asians in the morning, they get up very early in the morning, they go to the park, they do this, and you think, oh, that's for old people. Please don't discredit that, and you have to find the right teacher who teach you the fundamentals of Tai Chi or Qigong. Or if you're interested in any type of Chinese Kung Fu, you can do that too. So I know there are some old people who do this as an exercise. They do it. The way they do it is more like a dance. If you do it like that, it doesn't really help much. You have to really learn the key points of how to do it and how you breathe, and then so you can maximize your benefit. The next thing is called let's talk about this last. So sleep. For someone who's young deficient, sleep is very important. Okay, so I know with work and with everything, your life, you're probably very, very busy, and people with yang deficiency can have very low energy. They probably need to drink coffee to wake them up, to get them through the day. However, by drinking coffee, you're kind of borrowing your own energy to use it right now. You're borrowing your future energy to use it right now. So you need to sleep to replenish what was used, or to even get back what was depleted before. So sleep is very important. If you can take a nap, power nap is very good. And if you feel sleepy, just take a nap. You don't have to force yourself to stay awake, or have 2 coffees to keep yourself awake, unless it's really, really necessary. Okay, last thing is called Moxie. So it's a major part of acupuncture, but it's not widely practiced today, because the acupuncture offices are usually in office building, and with the air conditioning going, it generates a very strong odor, and a lot of smoke, so it can trigger a fire alarm or a sprinkler system, I don't know. And we cannot do that in an office. So nowadays less practice, but it's still very, very good. It's something you can do at home. So Moxie, what we use is called, we have a moxa, which is a wool type of substance. It's made from an herbal medicine. It's made from an herb. It's called mugwort, and it's smashed into like very, very fine, and then it's dried, so it becomes a wool-like substance, and people burn it to create heat, and also the therapeutic effect will penetrate the skin, goes into your acupuncture point and into your body, to kind of infuse, to give your body more heat, more energy, and also to get rid of cold syndrome as well. If you have a cold problem with a joint, you can do that too. So moxa, it can be, there are 2 forms. One is like a wool substance, and there's another type is called moxa roll. So they put this wool substance, they roll it up into a long cigar shape, and what you do is you burn one end of it, and you hover on a couple acupuncture points or on a certain area to kind of infuse heat into your body. And there's one acupuncture point that is very important for male sexual health. It's about 1 hand breadth for 4 finger breadths under your belly button. So you can see my belly button right now. Let's adjust this a little bit. Okay. So for example, if this is my belly button, I want 1 hand breadth, and this will be the acupuncture point, and I would light the moxa and hover around this point, and to make it feel warm and very comfy. You don't have to really heat it up so much. It just want to warm up the area and let the heat penetrate through the skin into your body. So this acupuncture point is the number 1 point for male sexual health. And so in modern time now, we have something called a smokeless moxa. I think this is more acceptable, and more people like it more, because this is made from charcoal and the mugwort, the herbal medicine that was, so kind of they somehow mix it together and forms a stick like this. You light one end of it and you hold it, hover above your acupuncture point. This is the 4th point of conceptual conceptual channel. And so you hover about it, and it takes about 45 minutes and 1 hour to finish burning one moxa, smokeless moxa like this, or a moxa roll with actual wool-like substance, right? And you want to do it about an hour a day, 45 minutes to an hour a day, and do it at least once a day. And so after it, you have to do it very consistently to have it work. So if you kind of just do it once here and there, it might not work so well. One thing that you can find is, this is called a moxa box. So basically it's a lid with a box and there's a mesh underneath, right? So what you do is you stick the moxa roll into the hole and you light it from below, and then you place it, put the lid back on, put this under on your tummy where the acupuncture, the fourth conceptual acupuncture point, and you just lie flat on the bed and let it burn, let it heat up your lower abdomen. So this is more convenient than holding the stick itself, right? So this requires minimal attention. If it's too hot, you pull the stick up. If it's not hot enough, you kind of tap it down. And there will be some ashes, and the mesh at the bottom of the box will catch all the ashes. So that's pretty much what you need to do for if you're young deficient. For yin deficient, because it's more of a fluid and material type of deficiency, there's no energy loss. It's more of a fluid loss. So first thing you need to make sure is that you are properly hydrated all the time. If you're thirsty, make sure you drink lots of water, and don't leave yourself very, very thirsty. The second thing you can take is zinc supplement. So zinc supplement is very good for your body to produce more. It will produce more semen, more sperms. If you're someone with yin deficiency, lacking fluid material, so meaning you have low sperm count or you have less semen, this will be very good for you. And next thing that you can eat is clams, mussel, oysters. So these type of clam, so the shellfish, but with the clam type of shellfish, not crabs, not shrimps. These contain lots of zinc and calcium, and it will help your body replenish the fluid, especially semen and sperms. And next thing you can eat is the fatty pork, especially the skin. The skin has lots of collagens, and that will replenish the fluid. Especially in Chinese medicine, we say there's two types of fluid. One is more like an essence, so it's highly concentrated. It's more sticky type of nature. The fluid is more like a runny type of nature. So our semens is the essence types. So this pork skin, the collagen, can replenish the semens, the essence in your body. So for women, it's good for their skin. You don't want any wrinkles. You can eat this type of food with lots of collagens. It can be fish skin, salmon skin, or pork skin. And also, you want to do exercise, same thing as young deficient, 3 times a week, at least half an hour each time. So if you feel tired, after, very, very fatigued after, then you shouldn't be doing the exercise that you've been doing. Look for something more milder, maybe yoga, maybe just like a quick walk or cycling, something that gets you moving but not exhausted. And also, last thing, Tai Chi and Qigong, it's very good for your overall body, and it's very good for sexual health. You would definitely get your mojo back if you are practicing Qigong or Tai Chi. So that's it for today, about how you can get your mojos back. And if you're already doing all these and you still find that you are not seeing any improvement or minimal improvement, then you need to go see an acupuncturist or a TCM doctor to have a closer look at you. Maybe your case is more complicated. Maybe you have a combination of yin and yang deficient or something else. So go seek professional help if you're already doing all these and they are not helping. So that's it for today, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.